Seamus. Hopefully I'm getting that pronunciation right. Let's take a listen, guys. Okay. Whoa. Is that a dog? Whoa. The dog. Okay. Okay. Wow. So that was a fifth song titled Seamus. This song is only 2 minutes and 14 seconds. And I mean, going into this particular song, you know, as a listener, you've got to understand what this song is. And just as importantly, you know, what is not. This track to me, you know, sits, you know, on Meddle, you know, this particular album. This track, you know, sits on this album. You know, an album, you know, that also gives us, I mean, Pink Floyd's, you know, most atmospheric, you know, and ambitious work. You know, I mean, I'm saying this because of, you know, the songs we've listened to so far. So, I mean, when this particular song, you know, pops up, you know, it almost feels like the band, you know, collectively saying, all right, let's loosen the tide, you know, for a minute. You know, musically, I love the fact that, you know, it's a stripped down, you know, country blues jam. You know, acoustic slide guitar, you know, a casual, you know, piano groove, relaxed, no vocals, you know, from David Gilmour. I mean, nothing flashy, nothing layered, you know, or, you know, cosmic, you know, like the Pink Floyd, you know, we usually expect. And then there's the dog. You know, the howling isn't a gimmick, you know, added here, in my opinion. I mean, it's literally part, you know, the performance woven into the rhythm, you know, like another instrument, in my opinion. You know, performance wise, this is, you know, Pink Floyd deliberately not being profound. You know, David Gilmour's vocal delivery is intentionally laid back and conversational, you know, almost, you know, tongue in cheek. You can definitely hear that the band isn't, you know, chasing perfection here. You know, they are, you know, they're kind of like, you know, chasing vibe. You know, it sounds like, you know, a studio moment, you know, that was fun enough, you know, to actually keep. Now, let's be honest. I mean, if you're coming into this song and expecting emotional depth and lyrical complexity or dexterity, or I mean, sonic exploration, I feel like at this song, you know, Seamus, you know, will feel slight. You know, I mean, compared to the rest of the songs on this album, I mean, it's easily one of the least essential tracks. And I mean, based on a few facts that I pulled up, you know, even the band themselves, you know, never treated I mean, this particular song, you know, as a, you know, a major statement. But here's the flip side, you know, and this matters. Seamus, you know, definitely works in my opinion, you know, because it doesn't pretend to be more than it is. I mean, it definitely shows, you know, human side of Pink Floyd. I mean, playful, experimental, you know, willing to insert, you know, humor an absurdity, into an album, that's often remembered, as serious and expansive. In that sense, I mean, it definitely adds to the texture, to the record, rather than subtracting from it. I have to say, after listening to this song, this isn't, a standout song, but it is definitely a standout, moment. It's a reminder that, even legendary bands, mess around, they joke in the studio, and sometimes they just let a groove roll. You don't, come back, to it, for depth. You definitely come back to it, for curiosity, come back to it for context and a bit of charm. Yeah. This is definitely not essential Pink Floyd, but undeniably, Pink Floyd being Pink Floyd. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just what I let me know what you think about this one down the comment section, guys.